Welcome back to Low Stress Math with Mrs. Bono. We are on, yay, Unit 7, Transformations, and page 5, Congruent Figures, part of Lesson 1. So the top of this page says, draw two triangles that are congruent. Now let's just review what congruent means. So I'm going to write that right up here next to where it says congruent figures. But first, let me take, no, don't say stupid things, Bono. All right, first I'm just going to clip the top of my paper so that it doesn't bubble up, because it does that. All right, if you remember, congruent means it's this same shape, same size. That was the symbol. So, same shape. And same shape just means the angles are equal. Angle measure is equal. So same shape, angle measures equal. And same side lengths. So the lengths of the sides are equal. Now, when I do this, draw two triangles that are congruent, I'm going to be using my absolutely favoriteest ruler, which is this one, because as you can see, I can see through the ruler. And look at this. It has a nice right angle here, a nice 90-degree angle, and this line makes a 90-degree angle with the top of the ruler. So when I make a congruent triangle, I'm going to make a triangle that has equal sides. Obviously, I'm going to measure them, but it's also going to have a right angle because I can draw that using this ruler rather easily. So let's start with a 3 centimeter. You know what? Let's draw a 4 centimeter line across the top. So I'm gonna make it big enough so you can see. I'm not starting at the end of the ruler. I'm starting at the end of where it measures. This is like a 0 line. And I'm starting there, and I'm gonna draw a 4 centimeter long line segment. So this 4 centimeter long line segment. And I'm really close to the words there. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to stay really close up to the words, separate it, because obviously I want two different things here. And I'm going to draw a 4 centimeter line segment. Now I'm going to turn my ruler 90 degrees. I'm going to take this and line it up with the line that I've already drawn. And I'm going to slide it almost to the edge. So there's a little tiny piece popping out. And now, you see how it lines up perfectly straight? This is creating a 90-degree angle. And I'm going to draw a 3 centimeter line segment. And now I have a right angle here. How could I test to see it's a right angle? Well, I'm just going to grab one of my sticky notes and show you. If I take this sticky note and I put it right up into this corner here, you can see that that has the same angle as the sticky note. It's a right angle. Now, I could have used the sticky note to make a right angle, but I didn't. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to, you see how this lines up? See, now I've made the line up, and I'll just slide it over so that it's almost, but not quite to the end. And I'm going to draw a 3 centimeter line from that corner. Oh, I made a little boo-boo. Now, this is the symbol for a right angle, and this is 3 centimeters. So now I have two sides that are 4 centimeters and two sides that are 3 centimeters. And when I connect these other sides, I'm going to get a 5 centimeter long line segment. Here we go. And I knew it was 5 centimeters before I drew it. And there's a trick to that. And I'm going to teach you that trick after we do all of this. So this is 5 centimeters. So I have 3, 4, 5 centimeters and a right angle. And over here, 3, 4, and this is going to be 5 again. Doo, 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 doo. Yep, measures up perfect. Here we go. 5 centimeters for that one. So now I have 2 triangles that are congruent. And you know what? I'm just going to give them names. I'm going to name the right angle A, and this one can be A prime, and then straight down, so from A prime to B prime, that's the 3 centimeter side. That'll be the 3 centimeter side. And then I'll put C here. Oh, that's not a prime, Bono. That's the prime, and this will be C prime. So I have A, B, C congruent to A prime, B prime, C prime. And I'm just going to write that over here. Triangle A, B, C, and remember the tilde over the equal sign, same shape, equal sides. 2, 2, 2, 2, A prime, B prime, C prime. Okay, those are pretty nice little triangles we got going on there. Now let's take a look at this. Look at these triangles. Are they congruent? Sure. Explain your answer. Let's look. All right, so this one is 4.4 centimeters. And this side is 3.3 centimeters. And this is 5.5 centimeters. And this one is 5.5 centimeters. And this one is 3.3 centimeters. And this, the longest side is, yep, there you go, 4.4 centimeters. Now I'm going to see if those are right angles. You know what? Let's call where I think the right angle is A again, just to check. Stick my little piece of yellow paper in there, and indeed it is. How about this guy up here? Haha, look at that, right angle, perfect. So the longest side here. So from A, follow the 4.4 down to B. We'll call these the primes, and the third one will be C prime. And A to B, and the longest side. Yeah. So now what do I have here? Well, I know these are right angles, and I know all the sides are equal. So that means that triangle ABC is congruent to A prime, B prime, C prime, even though one of them seems to be rotated or flipped over from the other one. So they are congruent. So let's write that down here. Triangle ABC, that's this one, is congruent to triangle A prime, B prime, C prime. Oh dear, that almost didn't fit, didn't it? Oh, it's getting a little bit, there we go. Now, here's the thing. That was a lot of writing, when all I had to really do was this, triangle ABC congruent to triangle A prime, B prime, C prime. Now, isn't that a little bit easier? Yes, yes it is. And how do I know that? Well, the way I know it is, all sides have corresponding, oh, wait, not all sides. All corresponding sides are equal. I'm going to scribble that out because that's silly. All corresponding sides are equal. And on a triangle, that's what makes them congruent. So all corresponding sides are equal. All angles are equal measures. Okay, how can you tell if two figures are congruent? Well, what did we do? We started up on top by measure the lengths of each side. Okay, so how can you, two figures, I lost an R, are congruent if their sides, corresponding sides, Bono, if their corresponding sides are the same length, and their corresponding angles have the same measurements, the same angle measures. But so far, all we really can do is measure right angles, because I haven't given you any tools to measure other size angles, and we will get to that. But right now, we are just measuring side lengths and for right angles, but we will get to where we're measuring other things. How can you test your answer? We can test our answer by measuring things. By measuring the figures, the corresponding sides. Love that word, corresponding. I'm spelling it wrong too, aren't I? No, I am. There's two R's in corresponding. Bad, Bono, bad. And I should go back and change them all, but by measuring their corresponding sides and angles. I should go back and do that. I'm not going to fix them all. You can fix them all. Should be two R's in corresponding. All right, so, look at this. Lesson 1, independent practice. Okay, that's up to you. Turn off the video, because you want to do these yourself. All right, let's take a look at this. Look at the following figures. Which two are congruent? Oh, well, I already know a couple of things. This one has a right angle, and that one has a right angle. So let's look at this. This is a right angle, and this is a right angle. But I'm looking at them, and this side doesn't seem to be, well, that seems to be the shortest side, and that's about 1 centimeter. And let's see, this is 1.5. This is 1.5. So these two are not congruent. This one is definitely different than any of the others. So I think we're just looking at these two. Here we go. This side is 1 centimeter. This side is 1 centimeter. This side is 1.2. And this side is, actually it's 1.3. Let's go with 1.3. I think they're both the same too. Yeah, they are. So 1.3 or 4. 1.3. Yep, it's these two. And how did we know? Measured them. Which statement is not true? Congruent figures are the same size and shape. That is true. Two circles cannot be congruent. That is not true. Two rectangles can be congruent. That's true. Two hexagons can be congruent. That's true. The only one that's not true is this: two circles cannot be. They can be if they have the same diameter. All right, look at the puzzle below. Which pieces are congruent? Well, I'm pretty sure it's just these two, 1 and 3. I could measure them. Little on the lazy side, but yeah, I could go, that's about 2. Yeah, those are it. It's that. Draw a house with 2 congruent windows. I'm going to start with the windows, and I'll draw the house around it. Oh, Bono, you're so bad. Look at that. So I'm going to make my windows 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter squares. So here we go. 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. Oh, look at that. That's 1 centimeter and that's 1 centimeter. Ha. And now for my right angle, I'm doing that thing where I'm lining it up and I'm drawing a 1 centimeter. I have a right angle there. And line it up. There we go, right angle. Now, turn it over. Still gonna line that side up like that. I'm gonna measure a centimeter. And I'm betting that this one too will be a centimeter. Ha-da-ha, look at that, it does measure perfect. Here we go, a centimeter by a centimeter, and I almost didn't close there. So, here we go. Silly Bono. Line that up. Centimeter by a centimeter by, a centimeter. Now I have an ink blop in there. That's not congruent if one has an ink blop and one doesn't. Oh dear, I'm just gonna get rid of my ink blop. Here we go, goodbye ink blop. And now I'm gonna draw a house around it. Drew the congruent windows first. Then let's put some grass down here and a nice big door. Oh, you can't even see my grass or door. That kind of looks like a face, Bono, I know. I'm gonna put shutters on my windows. Will they still be congruent if I put shutters? No, let's not do that. All right, and I'm gonna put kind of, there we go. What kind of house is that, Bono? This is a New York City house where it has a flat roof. Kind of goes like that. I'm gonna put my driveway right here. I think I'll put another window over here. And this one can be a fancy window. Oh, and I'll put a window over here. That's a bathroom window. Oh, wait, no, those could be the windows upstairs. Aha. All right, so that's a pretty ugly house that you drew, Bono. But it doesn't really matter because my windows are congruent. All right, I will talk to you soon. You do page, well, no, wait, that was the independent practice. We're all done for a while. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.